Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Budget with Caroline and it is a Thursday. I have finished work early-ish and I'll tell you a bit about that in a minute because it's been a interesting afternoon. This video I thought that I would do a reallocation of my challenge money because all my challenges are going to get reallocated back into my cruise envelopes so that I can start building all of that up. So and then once I've done that, I'll tell you a little bit about my afternoon, and then I thought I'd do a little bit of a cash condensing or kind of a just writing down how much money I've actually saved. Bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. I thought if I'm going to do a cash condensing, then I need some placeholders. So I just quickly grabbed those. Let's just pop them out the way. Okay, so let's do the reallocation to start with. So my last video, I had some bonus money to stuff. So we finished off all the challenges. So this is all of the money that has now been condensed. I call the pound coins and that sort of thing. So I thought I'd quickly add it up. I've written down how much each challenge I achieved. So the Hawking Fivers, we got £50. The February challenge was 60. The rock, paper, scissors, I managed to save 90. I will clean this off ready for my cash stuffing video at the weekend. This was here for the cash hun, and that was 87. And in the fill the jar was 98. So I've got £385 to stuff. So let's move the slot out the way and count up the moolah. Okay, so we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 20, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 275, 280, 285, 290, 295, 300, 305, 10, 15, 20, 325, 330, 340, 5, 350, 355, 360, 365, 370, 375, 380, 385, 390. I know there's 385 there. I've counted up a little bit wrong because we all know that I can't count. But I did double check it before I came on to start doing this video, and there is £385 there. So let's pop it all into my hippo. I have written down exactly how I want to allocate all of this, which is great. That means I don't have to sit here trying to work it out in front of you guys. So my little list, let's open up this, because essentially what I can also do is I can also cross this lot off as well, but I will do that off camera. So into the cruise itself, I'm going to put £200 because at the moment I've got £823 that I need to pay off. I've got £200 in here, and then if I add another £200, that would be £400. That will bring this balance down to 423, and then I've only got £423 to stuff before I need to finish paying it off by the 29th of May. So let's take 20, 40, you can see from there, let's bring it forward a bit, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's £200 going straight into here. So we'll add this all up as I do my cash condensing anyway. So that's that one done. Excursions, where's my excursions? Excursions is going to get £60 because that is what I owe my savings, so I need to be able to bank that. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So that's going to go straight in there, and then essentially that is all paid. That goes there. I'm then going to put, what have we got? We're doing insurance, we're doing parking, we're doing spending out of this little lot. So insurance, I'm putting £50 in for now. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's all going in. Get that started. I need about £70 from what I've looked online for cruise insurance. It's about £70 for an annual policy. And I want to try and get an annual policy because the Mediterranean cruise I'm going on is at the end of September. And then next year I'm going on Norwegian Fjord cruise, and that's at the end of August. So I want it kind of to be able to overlap the two. Parking and petrol, we're going to put £25 in there for now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. And then spending money, we're putting the rest, which should be £50. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. So that's the £385 from my savings challenges, all reallocated into my cruise binder that I said that I was going to do. I will mark this off camera, but we will do a little count up in a moment. So that's that all done. Now my afternoon was slightly interesting because I dropped my car off to the garage this morning for its MOT. I was kind of expecting it not to pass, if I'm completely honest, as last year I had an advisory on my headlights, which has now caused a fail, which is fine. But they've also failed it on some wiring issues with the lights bulb to my rear number plate. So I need to try and get that fixed. So I did have a little £200 bonus from NatWest because I switched banks. I took part in that offer and switched banks to that, and they paid out the £200. So I did take that £200 out. And I was going to wait for a couple of weeks until I got some more vintage sales and then do another cash bonus stuffing. But seeing as the things that it has failed on and the advisories are to do with my tyres, I'm just going to ask them to get them done as well. I can't be doing with advisories on tyres. They've got to be done because I use my car for work and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff this back into my car envelope and push it up to its limit of £400, and then hopefully that will cover all of the repairs, because at the moment I've got 200 and my little tracker is doing £20. This is from Cash But Cute, so I'm saving £400 there. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. So I'm just going to put that straight into my car binder, my car envelope, because you just know that I'm going to have to spend it. So we can tick off all of these for now. Right, so that is pretty much everything that has been reallocated. So now we're going to go through the binder, all the binders, and we're going to add everything up and write down what I've managed to save effectively since January, because this will be the first count up. So I have, here's one I made earlier, a good old Blue Peter reference. So we're going to go through this and I will add on anything at the bottom that I need to add on at the bottom as we go along. So I'm going to leave the cruise binder till last. So let's go into this one first. So I know, can you see that okay? So in car, I know we should have £400, but I'm going to count it anyway. I'm not going to condense this with placeholders because I know that I'm going to have to spend it very shortly. I will check with them on Saturday if they accept cash. If they don't accept cash, then I'll put placeholders in and pay it into the bank. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. So anything that's left over, I will probably reallocate for now and then start saving up again later. So that is 400. In health, so this is like dentists and prescriptions, I've got 15. In home, I've got nothing, so I'm going to put a 0 there. In household, I've got nothing because I did spend that earlier this month on bits and pieces. Hair, we've got some money in here. We've got 20, 30, 5. And then glasses, we have got 20, 30. And then in emergency, we have got 50. I know we've got 50 in there. So again, I can use this for car if I need to. 20, 40, 50. Essentially, I could use all of it and any of it for getting my car repaired. I would be lost without my car. I would. So that's one binder done. Let's move this one over next. We have got treats for me. I've got 10 and a placeholder there. Now the placeholder is there purely because nobody at work carries cash. We don't have a petty cash tin, and I needed £5 to get a legal document signed by one of the solicitors in the building. So I borrowed £5 out of treats. However, I have now been paid, so I'm going to swap that back in. But it's there to say that I have got it. So that's £15 going in there. Advent. So this is to buy, so £20 to buy some cash budgeting Advent boxes that I know a couple of people are squirreling away putting plans together. Black Friday. These are Black Friday savings. I've got 20, 30 pounds. What I tend to do is I tend to buy myself Christmas presents to me from me, but I tend to wait for the Black Friday deals because I know the things that I like to get generally end up in the Black Friday deals. So that's why I thought I'll save some money now throughout the year. Just makes it a bit easier when it comes to buying them. I don't have to try and find the money for them. Tattoo, I've got nothing at the moment. And then clothes, I've got 10, 20. Clothes goes there. So that goes in. That's that binder done. Let's get the special one. So we have got in here. So I'm not going to include the ones that are paid. This is my birthday binder, you see. So I'm not going to include that one. I'm not going to include that one. I'm not going to include that one. But I have got in G 10, 20, 30. We have. I know I've got some in my one because we started that with my bonus cash stuffing. So that's 30, 35, 40. And I know we started the special, my mum and dad's 50th wedding anniversary. So that's 40, 60, 80. So that's £80 there. And I've put work in with it as well. So £80, 80, 85, 90. So I've got £90 in birthdays in total, which is great. Easter, we've got nothing because as I said, I've already spent the money. It's all sitting upstairs, smelling of chocolate, Christmas, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60 pounds saved so far, which is perfect. We're on track. So that's that. I'm going to quickly do my challenge binder as well, because we did start that last week, although I think it is only like £4 that's in here so far. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I'm just going to put challenges down here. Challenges, £4, just so that it's included for the sake of including it. And then the big cruise binder. So I'm going to start from the back and work my way forward. So we've got the big budget meetup. So, and the tickets go on sale tomorrow at 9 AM. And I will be up and ready to buy my tickets. So in here already I've got 20, 30, 40, which is exactly the right amount to spend for the tickets. Perfect. I've then got, I'm going to call this life admin, because that's what it is. Life admin, that is a D. I've yet to cut out the image that I want to go on the front, but we'll do that in a minute. So in here we've got 20, 30, 40 for now. We've started that. This one is going to be a slow burner. It's going to take a little while to save it all up, because I know which cremation plan I want, really. It's just a matter of saving the money towards it to get it done. My 50th has got nothing for now. Texas. So Texas is my favourite band, and they are playing at the London O2 on my birthday. So this is for that. So I've got 10, 20. So it's just so I've got enough money for, you know, tube to get there, some food, maybe some drinks. It's probably unlikely that I'll buy any merchandise, because I don't really go into that kind of thing. Okay, so next one is the Alaska cruise, which has nothing yet. And neither does Norway, because I want to get my Mediterranean one done and out the way first, or that paid off first. I've also got back to savings. That is a 0 as well for now. So in here, let's get all the envelopes out. We're going to add it all up together so that it's all added up together. I'm going to start from the back. So drinks is nothing. That's if I want to do the drinks package. It's looking unlikely, but if I put it there just in case. Clothes and extras, that will be any clothes that I might want to buy for the cruise. To be honest, I've got loads of clothes, and any extras like suntan cream and things like that. New bags, you know, because you always need a new bag to go on holiday. Duty free, so that's literally my airport spending. Spending in duty free, spending in the coffee shop, getting some lunch or something before the flight, just so I know I've got enough money, or I've got some money to spend in the airport. Then we've got spending. So we said that was 50, didn't we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's perfect. That's 50. We then got parking and petrol, which I think we said was 25. I need to make a new envelope. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Pop that one back in. So that is for my parking and my petrol costs. Then we've got insurance. So we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We have. Lovely. Next one is excursions. So in here I've got 2 placeholders. I don't know if that's showing up. I may have to do it on here. I've got £120 in placeholders, and then in cash I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Now with this one, so plus 60, I'm going to put that money back into bank because I borrowed £60 out of my savings to pay for the excursions that I wanted to do, just so that they didn't sell out. So I'm going to pop that to one side. I'm going to get my placeholders. However, instead of putting £60 placeholder in, I am going to put in a paid placeholder because I've paid for it. It's done and paid. So that is how I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to put £20 in there. Find the 100, put the 100 back in there. So that's that. Put the placeholders away for the moment. So that is going to go in excursions because I know that is done and paid. So that is good. And then in my cruise, yeah, that's right. So I've got £500 that I've already saved, and then we've got 50, 100, 150, 200, 20, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400. So again, that is going to go back to bank. That is plus 400. That is going to go back to bank because I'm literally going to pay that straight off. So I'm going to get 200. So I've already got 500. So 1 200 and 2 200s, because that makes £900 that we've paid off the holiday. So that is that done. But in total, that came to 585. So I'm going to put 585 there. So let's pop this back into its pouch, and then we'll give that little lot an add up. Come on, go in. That's it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right, let's have an add up and see where we are this month. So 60, 30, 20, 90, 30, 20, 15, 35, 400, 50, 20, 5, 8, 5, 15, 4, 40 and 40. So that's a total of £1,454. Blimey. I hope I've done that right. 1454 total. So that's the total amount of money that I have saved, I've put away since the beginning of the year up until today's date. Because that £200 NatWest money came in March, so effectively that is a March money. It's not an April money. So wow, I'm actually quite shocked. It just goes to show that this method does work. Yeah. Wow. Can't believe that. There we go. So that is my reallocation of my challenges and an add up of all of my binders and my envelopes and everything. So the next thing that I'll be doing is working out how much money I've got to stuff in April, and then work out what that will be after all of my expenses have come out. As we all know, everything has literally gone up. Council tax has gone up, water's gone up. Yeah, it's horrible. So there we go. That is everything that I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for listening to me waffle on. Thank you so much if you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much if you're a returning subscriber. You mean the world to me, and I really appreciate you and love you. So you will next see me do a video probably Saturday afternoonish, I think, because I've got some things to do Saturday morning. and then I'm out Saturday evening, so I want to try and get that done before I go out for Easter lunch around my sister's on Sunday. So I will see you all at the weekend. Love you lots. See you soon. Bye.